How's it going, everybody? It's Dean here once again from iGaming, and we are going to bounce into another Amonkhet Remastered draft format. We did quite well with the first one. We kind of found our footing, so fingers crossed we can absolutely smash it this time. But before we carry on, make sure to give the video a quick like, drop a comment in the comment section below. Let us know what pack one, pick one you want us to get, and wish us luck. Okay, chat, so pack one, pick one. What have we got here? We've got the Even Wing Guide. Flying, vigilance, creature tokens you have are flying and vigilance. It also has embalm. That seems pretty strong. The rare is God Pharaoh's Gift. Now, this isn't good in draft, right? At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may exile a creature from the graveyard if you do create a token. Oh, actually, no, that's really strong. That's really strong, actually. Is it playable in draft? I think so. There's Monument, Blue. Oh, wow, I've got all the monuments here. Right, so we're going to select this. Essence Scatter. The Eternal, Prowess, and Afflict. Counter target spell for each. Wow, nice. Cartouche of Zeal. Cool. You take God Pharaoh? Okay. Yeah, I don't think we've got it, man. I mean, I'll cancel that for you. Right, so. Now, if memory serves, this was awesome, right? If memory serves, this was awesome. So, reach. When it deals combat damage to a creature, put a -1/- counter on that creature. Whenever you put one or more, your opponent loses one life and you gain a life. I mean, that just seems very, very powerful. Very powerful. Open fire is good. Yeah, we had open fire in the last one, right? We had open fire in the last draft, I think. I think so, brother. I think so. Let's go for the spider, I think. Yeah, I did, Captain. Let's go for the spider here. I think it's the best card. I mean, this Splendid Agony, but it works well. We need to have the spider on board first, I think. Right, so it looks like we're edging into this black-green life counter deck. This lets us ramp. Quite nice. The Stalwart is what we played in the last game. Synchronized Strike. Up to 2 target creatures. Untap up to 2 target creatures. They gain +2/+2. I mean, that's a great card. That's a great card. Vile Manifestation gets +1 for each card with cycling in the graveyard. Okay, I kind of like the counter synergy better. Haze of Pollen. So for me here, it's either the ramp or it's the it's either the ramp or the trick. I do like the trick. You like the mummy? Which one's the mummy? Oh, this mummy. Oh, well, actually. I think that might come around a bit again though. Nothing exciting though. I think it's a good card. Unburden. Target player discards 2 cards. Okay. That's actually quite good in this set though, right? I mean, for 3 mana as well. We've got the Hauler. Hauler works well with counters, so this could be a good little bit of synergy with the Spider. But this might actually be one time that I take the Unburden. I can't remember it as a card, but I think it was good. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, draw a card. Again, that's quite nice if we have Trample or Evasion. It's quite nice in the blue green flyers. What else is there? Discard a card, gets +X/+X till the end of turn. Okay. Ancient Crab wasn't very good in this set, right? Search your library for a basic land, put it into tap. Aftermath, draw 2 cards. Meh. Prowler, when it dies, draw a card. Nice. Vigilance and Reach, 4/4. I mean, that's a nice little bit of top card, right? Put -1/-1 counter on a creature with flying and cycle it. I mean, it's potentially playable. But I don't think it's as good as maybe taking like the Sharpshooters or something like that. I think the Sharpshooter looks really powerful. The rare in this card was the Shatter the Storm. Destroy all artifacts, can't be regenerated. More of an EDH card. Yeah, I think we're going Sharpshooter here, chat. Sorry if I'm not catching everything in chat at the minute. I'm trying to, not make mistakes with the draft myself. But, like, it would be good for us to chat about any things that you guys would have done slightly different. But, yeah, just keep those recommendations coming. It's nice for me to reflect on. Doomfall. Opponent exiles a creature they control. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose or you can choose one of them. Okay, exile that card. Another attempt at the mummy there. We're looking at like hand hate, really, aren't we? And cycling with this. Exile up to 3 creatures. You love Doomfall? I think Doomfall's a good shout. You guys are saying easy Doomfall. Nice. Okay. Enter the battlefield, put 3 brick tokens, remove a brick and draw a card. Card draw is nice. Can't block unless you control another zombie. 3/3 for 3. I mean, we're going to be having zombies, right? We must have zombies. Not at the minute. No zombies at the minute. Is it against lands too? No, exile a creature. You can choose a non-land card from it. Yeah. Supernatural Stigma. Alright, I'm going to take this 3-drop. Boom. Destroy target artifact. But this is best of 1, remember, not best of 3. So I don't think that's kind of playable at the minute. Pollen. I think a couple of you guys have said pollen in the chat, but I don't know why it's good. Zombies are a lot in white Amonkhet. Yeah, okay. So maybe it doesn't really match for us. But yeah, because you can embalm this cat, can't you? This cat's amazing. Right, we're going to take just a spider. Might not play it. It's a 1/4 for 2, though, in all fairness. The Eternal Afflict 1. I kind of like it. Guarantees you 2 damage if it attacks him. Sidewinder Naga. As long as you control a desert, there is a desert. It gets +1 and trample. I mean, we haven't got that for the time being. You'd have gone for the monument. Okay. Good shout. Wow. Should we be in... Okay, interesting. Wow. Looks like blue. Gonna take the uncommon here. Even if we don't play it, I mean, drafting uncommons is... Wait, a second unburden? Exile up to 3... I mean, we probably don't play that, right? Should we be in black-blue? All creatures get -2/-2 to the end of turn. Nice little Wrath. Aftermath. Each opponent chooses a creature they control. You gain control of those creatures. I mean, this seems awesome. There's also the Scorpion there. I mean, we're taking the rare, right? We're taking the rare. At worst, the exile spell is a 2-mana draw. Is that the one I've just popped in the thing? Oh, wait. What's that one? I mean, Ragsaricha seems powerful, right? What would we be giving up? Synchronized Strike? Not really giving that up there, right? Okay, let's think about that. 1-mana draw. Okay, cool. Manglehorn enters the battlefield. You destroy target artifact. Yeah, that's a sideboard card. Lethal Sting. An additional cost to cast this spell. You put a -1/-1 count on a creature you control. Destroy target creature. I mean, yeah, we're taking that. We're taking that. Right, so. Bio Manifestation. Gets +1 for each card with cycling in your graveyard. I mean, we're getting there now. We are getting there. Do we take the Brawler just as a nice little 3-drop? I need 4 drops though. There is the Sheffit. I mean, this helps us with a cycle on 4. Or do we just go for the Cultivator? Maybe not the Cultivator. I'm going to go for the Sheffit. Ooh, wow. This is one of my favorite green cards. And the Exemplar of Strength enters the battlefield with 3 -1/-1 counters. Whenever it attacks, remove a counter from it. I think that's just really powerful, especially as a essentially a 2-drop, right? If we've got something that we can help to like Wrath the board, or maybe like a Lethal Sting or something like that, quite powerful. Lethal Sting is sorcery speed though, so it wouldn't quite work. But yeah, I mean, we've got to be taking this. That also does 3 damage with Spider. Oh, wow, yeah. Nice. Nice. On-crop champion. That was good, if I remember. Okay. Shred weakness. I mean, shred weakness might be quite good with that. Evolving Wilds, to thin out our deck. Maybe we play a bit of blue as well. Let's grab an Evo Wilds. Okay. The Ordinary Kudu. Enters the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on target creature you control. Okay. There's the Eternal there, 2-drop. I think that's what we're looking at. Got a couple of decent 2-drops. I mean, we are looking at 4s in all honesty, but there's no 4-drops here that we're playing. So I'm going to take the Kudu. We might not end up playing it. Okay, so on Crop Captain. Honored Crop Captain. Okay, nice. The Ritualist. That seems fine. 1 mana of any colour. Might help us play Riches. Add 2 mana of any colour. Oh, exert it and add 2 mana? Definitely then. Definitely. Eternal there for you, my friend. Yep. Right. Another 4-drop. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, it gains indestructible to the end of turn. Horror. Cycle for 1. Whenever you cycle, it gets +2. I mean, I kind of like the horror, right? 4 defense is a good number 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that. Please do keep reminding me. Yeah, I'm going to take this. Horror. The Desert allows cycling. It enters tapped. I mean, we're not doing too much with that, are we? Do we just like the Mummy here? Okay. Call it. Something gets another counter. I mean, that could work well. We are passing these deserts, but I think it's something I need to learn about how good they are. Now, the cheetah, the 2 toughness, I never really liked that so much. I'm going to take the Cultivator perhaps, and we can look at playing Riches. Beautiful. Do we have ramp? Not really. Not really. We have one thing I think that ramps, but that's about it. We've only got the Ritualist, so no other real ramp. We'll play that. Okay, wow. On color rare, Lord of Extinction, power and toughness equal to the number of cards in all graveyards. I mean, that just seems awesome. That just seems ridiculously good. Cultivator was always good. Okay. Crocodile of the Crossing is nice. Enters, put up -1/-1 counter. I mean, we're 100% taking this, right? Marauding Bone Slash. Can't block unless you control another zombie. Yeah, I mean, morning Total. How are you, my friends? You doing well? How are you enjoying the new old set? I mean, we're definitely taking this on color rare. Pack 3. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Wasp of the Bitten End. Whenever you cast a Bolas Planeswalker, you may sacrifice it. If you do, destroy a target creature. Seems powerful, but at the minute it's just a 2/1 flyer for 2. Then again, a 2/1 flyer for 2 chat isn't the worst, right? Sifter Worm. Trample when it enters the battlefield, scry 3. I mean, it's expensive. It's expensive, but is it playable? All good. First Sealed was a bit rough. Okay. Yeah, got a persist. Sifter Worm is a bomb. Okay, we'll play the Sifter Worm then. I'm in the mood to playing bombs. Yeah, I don't really play the Sealed. I've just never found myself that good at it, in all honesty. Every time I drop Sifter Worm, I'll push Scoops. I'm in the mood for that. Compulsory Rest was cool, right? Right. Red spells. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you gain a life. Then you may draw a card if you do discard a card. Search your graveyard. For a card named God Pharaoh's Gift. We've got God Pharaoh's Gift. That's your excuse anyway. I mean, I probably need to read that card in a little bit more detail, but... Oh, there's the trials in this as well, isn't there? Okay. Return 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, that seems pretty good. We're probably not playing anything else, right? You went blue-white zombies? Nice. What have you missed, Iggy? We've drafted God Pharaoh's Gift. We've drafted Lord of Extinction. Rags to Riches. Well, just Rags at the minute, but... Oh, another exemplar of strength. That works perfect for us. What a bomb 2-drops we're getting. When it enters tapped, okay. Scorched Desert enters battlefield. It deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. Meh. Meh. Okay. Just gonna take the uncommon here, chat. Start building up the vault a little bit more. So I'm actually gonna take the Shredder weaknesses just because we've got lots of kind of -3/-3, right? He put it onto the battlefield. What were we like for creatures? 17 creatures? Oh, wow, chat. This came back around. This is a good card, right? Put a -1/-1 target on a creature you control. I mean, yeah. Playing that. Exile up to... We're going to take the Feast, I guess. Oh, you love the Amonkhet Lily. Ah, okay. I can't remember the Amonkhet Lily, aren't there? Hey, no dough required. No fault required, sorry. No dough required. Your favourite is the Lily from Amonkhet? Okay. I mean, I think the first card that I got was the it was an enchantment, a really powerful enchantment. I can't remember what it was though. Another Mystic Mummy. Artifact that returns. You remember you've got the artifact that returns your creatures. Fill the graveyard. Yeah. I mean, that seems like the plan, right? Cycles. Red weakness. Okay, chat. We've got loads of stuff here. We need to tease this apart a little bit. I'm sure this song has featured on like being requested every day this week. I love it. I love it. You like Lily, but not the way the art portrayed them. Okay. You like the fact that she can ult on the 3rd turn she's out. Oh, nice. Oh, there we go. Create zombies, return creatures for the battlefield. That seems pretty good. Did you mention playing against someone named Opponent in Mojo? Maybe. It rings a bell. You've requested it every day? Nice. Right, so God Pharaoh's Gift. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a copy of that except it's a zombie. It gains haste. Gate to Afterlife. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you gain a life, and you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So we're filling up the graveyard. Sacrifice Gate to Afterlife. Search your graveyard, hand, or library for a card named God Pharaoh's Gift and put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle it, activate this ability only if there are 6 or more creature cards in the graveyard. Do we play this card, or is it not good enough in draft? What's the best way to spend your channel points? Song request before we get DMCA'd. Probably. Right, chat. Right, let's cut the cultivator. Let's cut the beetle. I mean, to be fair, we've got lots of stuff. Do we just cut one of each of these? Takes down to 16 creatures. Let's do the thing. Okay. We probably don't want 2 unburdens, right? Doomfall, you said, was good. Lethal Sting looks fantastic. Wonder of the Death, return up to 2 target creatures from your graveyard to your hand. So we are going to be kind of getting creatures into our graveyard, so maybe. Are you running ranked riches or just rags? Just rags. Just rags. So we are going to be changing the mana. I think we do play rags, right? I think we do play rags because it seems quite powerful if we need it. Synchronized Strike. Maybe Gates the Afterlife is bad. I don't know. We need to cut 3 cards anyway. Maybe 1 Shed Weakness. Although the fact is we're putting loads of counters on our creatures, so the Shed Weakness is quite good. Mummy, Bone Slasher, Ordinary Kudu, Obelisk Spider, Hauler is nice. Oasis Ritualist. I mean, to be fair, we can actually play Riches if we have the Ritualist out. So, yeah, it's a weird one. Crocodile of the Crossing. When it enters battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter. We've got a little bit of cycling synergy. Power equal to toughness. Power and toughness equal to number of cards in all graveyards. Sharpshooter, worm, monitor which cycles. You collect it and you love it. Yeah, I mean that's what we do. That's what we do. As long as anything's like PG, we're happy to play it. I mean, I could chat always. No, I don't think we run Rags. I don't think we run Richards. Sorry. So we're gonna add a 2 black mana. I think we add. Do we play with 16? Do we try and be greedy? Or do you think this is a deck where we want to run, actually? Raiding party! Hey, NZ, thank you very much for that raid again. How are you? How are you? Hope you're well today. We're just in the middle of a, well, we've just drafted. Now we're just sorting out our lands and making a few extra cuts for the Amonkhet. Do we just do this as eat? Hi again. Welcome, Raiders. Guys, they very kindly raided us.
Hi, Dean.
A couple of times. Hey, Random Hero. Thank you very much for that follow. If you don't already, I did this like yesterday and the time before as well. But please, guys, if you don't already follow the Game Guru, make sure to go over to their channel and drop them a follow. Always greatly appreciated. Great to see them in the chat as well. Our New Zealand friends. And so, yeah, we need to make a couple of cuts here, chat. Like, do we run 17 lands? I think we kind of have to, right? We've got lots of kind of top game that we want to force out almost. Cut a shred to weakness. So, we have got lots of things which puts the -1/- counter on our creatures. But yeah, I do agree we can cut one for sure. Synchronized Strike just seems quite powerful.
Hi, Dean.
Hey, Deegan. Thank you very much for that follow, my friend. Random Hero. Always appreciate those follows in the chat from Raiders. Maybe we can just cut the Gate to the Afterlife. I mean, I don't know. I think it's nice in that it goes through our deck a little bit. Helps us get out the God Pharaoh's gift should we need it. I just don't know if it's been a little bit too cute, if that makes sense. I mean, if we're playing 17 lands, I'm happy to play 41 cards. So we'll have to make one more cut. And it's probably going to be... Could it be a Wonder of the Death? I mean... that Devotion. Got any got any tokens for Evil Unicorn? Okay, chat. Maybe we do cut this Gate to Afterlife. Hey, Darkness. We're doing very well, my friend. I'm trying to be really cute in the draft, but I think it's just bad. I think it's just bad. So I'm gonna cut it. We're gonna play 41 cards. See how it goes. That's about God Pharaoh. God Pharaoh's deck. Go for another 4-3 just while we ease ourselves in. But before we jump into those games, I just want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to all the love and support that we get on the channel, especially everybody who supports us financially via their subscriptions on twitch.tv and also Patreon. With a notable mention to Jinx, Moongate and Eric, who support us at the credits level. Thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate it. So check out the links below and see what's on offer behind the scenes via Patreon. And without further ado, wish us luck, cross those fingers, and let's jump into those games. Right. I mean, this looks pretty good, right? Exemplar of Strength on turn 2. Doomfall. Hold. Mystic Mummy as well. I mean, we've got to keep this. This is a snap keep for us. Play the Evolving Wilds down first. Go and grab ourselves a green. Beautiful. Turn 2, Exemplar of Strength. So it comes down as a 1/1. Target opponent exiles a creature they control. I mean, that could actually be quite good on turn 3, right? It could let Exemplar of Strength attack in for 2 damage. Probably would have played it just because you got both in the draft out of principle. Yeah, potentially. Exemplar was always a solid card. Was it really? Oh, you mean... Oh, Exemplar. Yeah, Exemplar was a great card. All depends on the speed of the opponent. I mean, we've got the Doomfall, so hopefully it's helpful for us. Especially if they play down, say, something that has a like a recursion value. Oh, wow. Beautiful to see. Okay, so we're going to hit the black mana. We're going to play the Exemplar. Beautiful. Now, don't ping me for one. All you've got to do is not ping me. You may exert it. Gets... I mean, okay. Great weakness is also quite nice as well. I mean, can I get away here? Can I get away with playing Shed Weakness? That creature gets +2/+2. It removes a 1/1 counter as well. Makes it into a 3/3 for next turn. It would also allow us to play a Mystic Mummy and go through their hand. I kind of like the idea of this, chat, so let's go for it. Go to blockers. Things we love to see. Things we love to see. Remove a 1/1 counter? 100%. Okay, so we're going to go for a Mystic Mummy. It's not a Mystic Mummy, but it's a Maya Mystic Mummy. Each player discards a card. Obviously read that wrong. I mean, I'm going to discard the Forest, I think. It's probably not the best, right? But 40% chance to join to lands. Synchronized Strike. I mean, we can cycle this as well if needs be. Yeah, I'm going to get a Forest. 4/4 and turn 4. Confirmed broken and limited. It's good. Oh, morning, Sergeant. How did you get this background? It's the Amonkhet set. It comes on automatically. Yeah. Not only is it a 4/4 on turn 4, but it's a 4/4 attacking on turn 4, by the way. Sorcery speed, sorcery speed. This is instant speed, but it's 2 mana. So let's attack him with this. This gets rid of a counter. Comes in for a 4/4. I mean, this is fantastic, chat. 4/1/1 counter on it. Deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. I mean, okay. And we pass. We could cycle this. Could cycle it. Might be the best. Enters the battlefield, deals 3 damage to any target. Nice. Things we love to see, chat. Things we love to see. Exiles a creature control. So what does this do? When the cartouche enters the battlefield, return it to its owner's hand. Nice. Great to see. Wonder of the Death, I mean... Oh, 1/1 kind of creature you control. I mean, I'm probably just going to do this, right? Put the -1 counter on this. If Oppo can hit it for 3 damage, I mean, they can hit it for 3 damage. But we've got 5 next turn. Camel has lifelink. Nice. Oppo, we're going to give Oppo the... We're not actually... Yeah, we're going to give him the GGs here. Because we're going to make them exile a creature they control. So no life gain for them, chat. Play our land down. And going for the attack. First win. First win. Okay, so game 2. We're against the Power That Be. Great name. Great name. Don't forget plenty of water. Yeah, we've got juice on the go. This isn't the best hand, chat. We are looking out for our 4th mana for this, but we have got a Doomfall. Whereabouts you from? We're from Nottingham in the UK. So I'm going to keep this one. Hey, Nick, thank you very much. Fingers crossed. I think we've got to keep. We are on the play. We've got the Evolving Wilds as well. We're going to go in for... I mean, Unburden's the first card that comes to mind, right? So we're going to go and grab a black mana. Lay that down. I'll grab that one for you, Serpents. Ooh, never punished, chat. Never punished. Ooh, okay. Cool. Right, so Forest and pass. Are you playing this well in the open field? It feels that way, Gamer's Wife. It feels that way, my friend. Exert it. If you do print or combat damage would be dealt this turn. I think we've got to get creatures down, right? Like, I do live, like, slightly in the countryside. Like, I don't live in, like, Nottingham City Centre, so we get it quite bad, in all honesty. But, you know, we'll survive. We'll survive. I'm actually gonna chat. I'm actually gonna focus whilst Oppo's mana screwed here. I'm actually gonna focus on just getting creatures down. Now we obviously can't do anything about the tokens, but we do have a blocker. But actually, if Oppo doesn't have any, oh, they do. I was gonna say if they don't have any. Oh wow, they're not going for it. Haste 5/4 haste on a creature you control. Okay. I mean, I do like the fact that we can untap and give +2/+2. That feels good, right? That feels good. Let's go for it. Now we've wrapped Oppo's board. We're getting a crocodile in next turn. We're shaping up for a God Pharaoh's Gift. It's all looking good. One of the best things, if anyone does have hay fever, by the way, one of the best things to do is to and this is a very kind of Tory thing to say. Okay, Oppo scoops. Is to if anyone interested on YouTube, actually, before we stop, it's to have local honey, because that's what the bees use in the bees use the local flowers, so obviously the local honey, and you become kind of you kind of adjust to that pollen count. So that's one of the ways you can get rid of hay fever. Okay, guys, game 3. We're against Squidward, who we've played Squidward a few times in draft. We're always around the same kind of placement. Now this is great, right? We've got an exemplar of strength. Oh, I mean everything else is quite expensive. We're probably going to end up cycling the horror. Probably going to end up cycling this, right? Realistically, we can get it back though. So let's go first. Let's say we're going to go first. We're going to play down a swamp, pass to Oppo. Did we miss marbles? You did, sadly. I'm ever so sorry. We normally have it a little bit later, but because I wanted to do so many Amonkhet drafts, we played it a bit earlier today. But hopefully next week you'll be able to catch us. They're coming in for excellent song requests. Good song requests. Right, we're going to cycle this one. Mana. Actually, this is quite a nice little 2-play here, right? So Exemplar of Strength comes down. Makes it into a 1/1. Remember, it's a 2/2 when it attacks. Ah, Amonkhet. It's our set. It's our set. Right. Let's go for the Unburden. Oppo's got to discard 2 cards. Unburden is a good card. I mean, it's one of the only kind of... I think the fact it has cycling as well, it gives you a lot more variety that you don't get with some of the other kind of Oppo discard spells. Feels great. It's like made cycling in mind. Yeah, 100%. I mean, we've got the Horror of the Broken Lands already in there, right? Let me unburden your hand there, Oppo. I mean, pretty decent cards. Pretty decent cards. Right, so we get a free attack here, basically. Remember, whenever it removes a 1/1 counter... Ooh, Kefner's Monument. Rags to Riches. Shaping up nicely. Sharpshooter next turn, chat. Nice. Gain a life, attacking. Are we going to get a 4/4 Exemplar of Strength again? Remember, we've got 2. Locks it out for a turn. I mean, maybe Oppo's going to play something else. I don't feel like Rags is good at the minute, right? Whenever you exert it, it gets +3/+3 into the end of the turn. Let's go for the Sharpshooter. Oppo might not read it. Since introducing the tokens onto the cards, it's kind of ruined my trickery. You get to embalm this for a 3/3. Nice. This card, man. This card. There is a world where we... Wow, Oppo's gone full for the Eternalize. I mean, there is a world here, chat. There is a world where we... There is a world where we rags and attack him with a sharpshooter. Because these are coming down as 3s. But I don't think it's this world, right? Let's play this down. No attacks. Presumably the Avon Wing Guide comes in now. Spider. Whenever it deals damage to a creature, put a 0/0 count on that creature. Whenever you put one or more, that's one man's creature loses life and kind of linger. I think this is every creature. Do I just attack him with all here? Attacking with all and rags? I mean, something's got to survive, right? You like how we've gone from better, harder, faster to Spice Girls? Me too. Like, my problem here is, chat. My problem here is if I sit around all day, we're going to get overrun, essentially, right? We're so close to getting the God Pharaoh's gift out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack in with all. Try and get some trades off. Maybe try and get a creature to survive. And then we're going to hit the rags. Go all in? Yeah, I agree, Captain. I agree. Let's see what happens here. If I can just get one of these creatures not to be blocked, I think it's GG's. God Pharaoh's Gift. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a copy, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. It gains haste.
Hi, Dean!
Hey, Slapnut. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that follow. This is troublesome. Okay. Okay. Not the end of the world there, chat. Let's get the spider down. It's got reach. Slows down the flyers. Discorded you, brother? Super curious on your opinion on what I wrote. I'll check it after the stream, Mojo. Thank you very much for that, man. Victoria Beckham was the Blanda Manila fluff. Fantastic. You don't like her, do you? I absolutely love your like random hate for Victoria Beckham. What? Enchanted creature can't block. Its abilities can't be activated. Okay. Seems fair. Seems fair. Do we just rags now? Or do we God Pharaoh's Gift? I mean, rag seems awesome, right? Like, God Pharaoh's Gift is fine, but... I mean, rags is just devastating now. Get one in. We have got a creature that lets us play riches, which is really interesting. Darkness would have gone rags. Captain would have gone rags. Eat my shirt, Soppo. Oh, it's about Amonkhet? Nice. Okay, cool. Got that one, Serpents, for you, man. Ooh, I say I've got that one. I have. Right. God Pharaoh's Gift next turn. And then we just start going ham, right? We start going ham hock. Whenever you cycle, it gets +2, +1 to the end of turn. What do we go for? I think the Kefnet's Monument is probably the weakest of the cycle because the creature has to be tapped for it to work. Whenever you cast a creature spell, target opponent controls doesn't untap. Doesn't untap. Very clever. Very clever. Yeah, okay. Understand. I mean, what are we going for here? The flyer? I mean, it doesn't really matter yet, right? I might save the flyer. Attacking with this and this? I mean, to be fair, they could eat this up, but then we're taking 4 damage. And we get it back next turn as well, right? Let's go for it. Gain a life. Attacking with all. Get this back next turn, put a counter on that, attacking again. Nice. The set still gives you a headache to draft. So I must admit, Mojo, this was the first ever set that we drafted. Well, that I drafted when I started getting into Magic properly. And I was an awful drafter. Like, I'm glad that my kind of drafting abilities got on a little bit more since then. But yeah, it was awful. I don't even remember this card. Target creature can't attack this turn. Until next turn, target creature can't attack or block. Yikes. Okay. I mean, we're just going to play out our hand, right? This one can't attack, I guess. I mean, I'll probably play this down. It's a little bit of a race. It's going off. Well, it was going off until Oppo played these. This is problematic for us, right? It's forward and backward. Like, you got to think ahead and behind. Yeah, that's actually good points there, Mojo. It is looking powerful. I mean... this is a nice little combo. Well, this one. These having vigilance. We won the 2-turn clock here. We're on the 2-turn clock, so... I don't actually think we can do it, chat. Land. GG's, right? I mean, Oppo's got to make sure that the Exemplar doesn't attack. I mean, it's been a great game. We might be able to survive another turn. We might be able to. But if Oppo stops us from attacking... All in, you think? Maybe. Let me know if the deck shows up, Mojo. Godfarer's Gift's been doing some work. Nice. Oh, they still get the... it's not an activated ability, right? Do we attack him with all here, or do we just attack him with this? Like, if we attack him with all, they just block, and these die. Afflict 1's quite bad for them. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, right? No, but they can. Nothing's got vigilance. So maybe I attack him with this and this. Keep this one back for the block. It's active, Mojo. It just can't. It's active, but it just doesn't work with the new set yet. It's not been updated. Yeah, is my understanding. No Amonkhet, which is weird because Amonkhet was added into the set like quite early doors, right? Okay, what can Oppo get back? Embalm. They can get back everything. I think it's GG's. Shows only swamps and forests. Nice. Great embalm animation there. I really do like it. I mean, to be fair, Oppo takes it down to 1. You need a kill spell? Yeah, we need a kill spell. I think it's GG's, chat. We're not precious about this loss. Give them the nice. Maybe trick him a little bit. And just full on swing here, right? You missed the statue? It's a nice little card, right? It's a nice little card. Wait. I mean, to be fair, we are massively dead, but like it's not been the worst, right? It's not been the worst. Oppo wins, but anything else, and that could have been a great GG's there. GG's. Oh wait, no, what? Oh, it's on the ground? Why can't it fly anymore? Oops. Hey, Mega King. Welcome back. Wait, chat. It doesn't have flying. GG's. Did anyone else see that before me and Oppo? All right, guys. So game 4, 3 wins, no losses. We're going to have to mulligan this, I think. I mean, we've got some awesome cards, but, like, what if we don't get the green mana is the question. It is a shame about the mulligan, but I can't lose my first game with this with having no land in hand. So we're going to mulligan. As a side note, we've made a swap. We've bought in the kind of cheating the Godfarer's Gift card in, and we've taken out one of the 3/3 Marauders. Right, so we've got Shred Weakness, this, and the Monitor. The Monitor's nice. I think, though... So we're going to keep. I think we'll probably get rid of the Monitor here. Hopefully we just get it. Maybe... Yeah, I mean, I think we're fine like this. Take that out. Play in. I mean, it's not exactly ideal, but, you know, it gives us some options in the game. That last game was so good, chat. Is the direct challenge? Sadly not. But what you can do, Mojo, you can save your deck on the draft screen. You can save your deck and then play it against other people. So that's something you could do. Make your own kind of direct challenges. Okay, we're going to play the Forest down. We're going to go for the Mummy. Each player discards a card. So for me, it's probably going to be Shed the Weakness. So good I had to double click it. I hope that didn't... Yeah. A Phantom Private Limited game. So Mojo, I'm actually going to think about setting one up where everybody drafts their own and then they bring it to a thing. I'm going to probably look at it on the Discord to see if we can get that working. Bear with me with it though. It attacks you. One. I mean, I would like to play this. Let's hit out with the Mummy first. Try and get a... Okay, so no trade there, which is quite cool. So I think I'm going to bring this in. Put it down on the Mummy. So we've got a 3/4 blocker for 3 mana, which is actually fantastic, chat. Ghost Walker, we're dead. Brilliant. I'm out for the night 0-3. Sorry to hear that, Evil Unicorn. Sorry to hear that, my friend. Let's unburden our opponent from having all of these cards in their hand. Hit the sack and reset. Yep. Come back into it, Evil Unicorn. We can open packs for sealed too. And dodge the Watsy Middleman. Can you do that, though? I don't know if you can. Oh, you mean... Oh, yeah, you can, actually. That's actually quite clever. If you just buy packs and then open it. Okay, that's... I could be up for that. I mean, I don't really play... In all honesty, I don't play sealed, but it's a good idea. Each opponent loses X life. I mean, maybe they're not playing that out like we weren't. I'm going to attack him with this. We have got this synchronized siege, but no. Okay, let's cycle this. Evolving Wilds is great to see. We're going to crack it for green mana. The green mana comes in tapped though, right? Game. Sift the Worm, if we ever get to it, it's going to be a bomb. Oppo's getting in for 2. Nice. Anything more from Oppo? This Monument again. Another black mana. Okay, cool. End the turn. We can eat this up, chat. Maybe. Let's see what Oppo plays. If they've got anything for 5. I'm going to do this now. It looks like they've got a removal spell. We could be forcing a removal spell out of their hand, potentially. I think they're going to want to play something for 5 mana, right? Okay. Sifter's 1 mana short. When it attacks, if you've got a desert, target creature can't block this turn. Okay, seems fair. Okay. I mean, 1 more mana off the top, chat. We drop this and... Was it Bushwookie said that Oppos just scoop automatically? So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that bit. Okay, so this doesn't... Yep, cool. Oppo gets him for 4. You like the Pharaoh's sealed pre-release? Nice. Right. Reveal the top... Scry 3, reveal the top card of your library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. I mean, I want all these cards, chat. I want all of these cards. I think it's good to gain their life, though, right? It's only 1 creature, though, that can't block, right? Want it to top down for then gate? Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm going to say no attacks. The top card will shuffle in. What? Did you read that wrong? Hard body? Yeah, hard body. I mean, we're going to give the mummy up. I mean, we could have just kept the Doomfall, but the thing is, like, Oppo's in Boros, so they're going to be playing lots of creatures. Dean is never described as hard body, correct? Top facts about me. Top facts about me there, 100%. There is a world, actually, where I cycle this, you know. Do I just attack him like this? I think I attack him like this. Like, the reason being is that if Oppo makes it untap, if Oppo makes it stop, that's fine. But, like, they've got to use... Whenever you cast a spell, a creature spell... No Thought Required has a 6-pack? What, just pork pies from Lidl? I was going to say, chilling in the fridge? Camel? Yikes, okay. Not exactly what I wanted to see there, chat. I mean, I've got to do this now, right? I mean, Oppo's got to have something, right? There's no point me not attacking because this just can't block anyway. The only thing they can do is tap that down. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Come on. Deep fried chocolate bacon Twinkies. Kids, don't go to America. Don't go to America. Oh, don't have a small creature either. GG's. Out of nowhere, GG's for Oppo there. Chat, nothing we could have done about that. I kind of guess the one thing I could have done was cycle the monitor to kill that, but wow. Yeah, so lessons learnt there. We've got the Gate to the Afterlife here. Oppo goes first. I mean, it's not the best opening hand. This is a very quick format, but I think we're going to keep it. We've got all the mana we need, and we're on the draw as well. So we've got lots of early drops. Ooh, Rags. Nice to see. Okay. So actually, you know, if we do let Oppo build up their board, hitting the Rags before we hit anything else is fantastic. Oppo with the cycle. It's great to see that going to the graveyard. This background is too noisy. I would agree. It's a little bit complex, isn't it? Okay, Forest comes down. We'd love to see another land off the top. We don't want to be mana screwed and not be able to cast any creatures. Ooh. This takes me back to where I beat for 1992. I was 3 years old. You have a ritualist for mana and riches? Yep. All good, my friend. All good. Gate to the Afterlife. Oh, really? I really like it. I like it because it's the moment in the story. Oh, it... Is it? I must admit, like, I don't really know the lore. I mean, I think I know what Tara mean. It means in terms of being noisy, like lots of stuff going on. We get the ritualist down now. I mean, Rags just isn't good yet, right? We need another -2/-2 creature before Rags, I think. Just a bit distracting, you say? I can appreciate that. Oh, don't target the ritualist. You do not need to see what the ritualist does. So we can add 2 mana of any one colour. So at the minute we're on 6 mana for that. Come on, just play maybe one more of these Aven Initiates down. Oppo's attacking him with this. Don't like it. No blocks. Rats. That's not good to see, chat. Wait, can I exert that and then untap it? Is that how that works? Okay, I can't wait down forever. So I'm gonna try and exert it and then untap it. Pass. Or do we go for the Doomfall? Whenever you tap it, exerts. Only when you do it for 2 mana. I'm gonna pass. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I might be completely off here, chat. If I am, then we've messed up. Pass to attacks. Go to blocks. So the idea is for us to gain control of this, right? Well, what's happening here? What do you need to play in the tournament tomorrow? No, that guy, you just need a deck. Just need a deck. Has anyone got the link to the tournament? You need to go and register. Yep, they're all with Captain. Go and register. Go and grab a deck. All good. All good. Can I cast this? I can cast this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It does exert it though, which is annoying. I can gain control of one of their creatures. Doom Foretold the other one. Bomb for 7. Oppo's not. Oh, they could be there next turn. Wow, they went for that one. Okay, nice. It would exert it though, which is slightly annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I think I've got to, right? Essence Scatter. Nice. Nice. Considering putting together a terrible deck that you own. I mean, Hobbsy, even if you just go in and you play a couple of games, you get that tournament experience. Although, actually, no, you've played quite a lot, right, haven't you? I can't remember. Is it you that's played absolutely quite a lot? We could have made a mistake there, chat. I mean, this is an awful game for us. Got to have 6 or more creature cards in your graveyard. Only got 1. Yeah, played a bunch. Yeah, okay. Doesn't untap during its controller's untap step? I mean... Yikes. We get to draw a card with this? Oh, we can't do it, right? GG's. GG's. We probably played that wrong, chat, but like... The rags just didn't serve as well there at all. The rags didn't serve as well. I mean, we probably could have gone for the worm instead of the crocodile, but they would have had the essence scatter anyway, right? Oppo's not attacking him for some unknown reason, because I think they think this can block. They had the win. They had the win. Oh, nice. Nice, Hobbsy. Activate. Add to the queue. Wrong song? Oh, just saying there's another song there, man. Never an issue. It's an 8/8, but like we've got 2 flyers, so we need something. Nice, cool, man. That is. I mean, we might as well attack in with this, right? Wait, Oppo doesn't know this is gonna attack in. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright, so we're back onto a 2-turn clock. Fantastic. As if the way I'm keeping is in it a little bit more. This is just never untapping, is it? Gates Afterlife, it had so much promise, but Oppo's just not wanting to trade off creatures. Why did they just bail in? Go and attack in. Like, what do you think I'm going to have? Like, I could have God's Pharaoh. They're worried about me having God's Pharaoh gift, aren't they? Will that mana dork untap at all? No, never untap. Because of Unquenchable First. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its control's untap step. I mean, if I had that trick, I could have done it, but I used it. Probably used it very frivolously. Actually, I got one out of their hand, so it probably did keep us in the game a little bit longer. Oppo with a cycle. I mean, it's a 7 mana, 5/5 hexproof. Like, wow, Oppo's going for. I would have cycled this one first, in all honesty. Wait, you had the ability to cast it next turn? Evo Wilds. Right, so we lose chat, right? So should we just cycle this? People sting. Gets a creature to search for a basic land. Nice. 1, 2. It's only 2 creature cards in the graveyard. So, not ideal for us. Another land off the top. Beautiful. Shame. You're not feeling the artifact? Takes a lot to work, right? Takes a lot to work. I mean, it's essentially just giving us 2 chances to draw the God Pharaoh statue, right? And it does give us potential incremental... I mean, if Oppo had creatures on the ground, it would be good. Because remember that one of the benefits of it... One of the benefits is it's... if a creature you control dies, you may draw a card if you do discard a card. So we are going to fill it up like that. I mean, I think it's a good card. Okay. Game 6. 3 wins, 2 losses. We're against Maximon. Yeah, I saw that. I actually like this. I might chuck this one onto the playlist, man. Flyers. Come on. Don't do us dirty like this. This is nice. Let's keep. Take a forest in. We've got a turn 2 Exemplar, turn 3 Afterlife, Lord of Extinction. I mean, look how powerful this card looks. My go-to modern world art, Good Feels Mojo music. Yeah, it's good, man. That's annoying to have. That's annoying to have. Come on, whiff. Whiff turn 2. Go on. Don't have a 2-drop. You gonna kill it? Doom Dissenter. Not good enough, Doom Dissenter, right? Gaining that life. Oppo's got to trade this, right? You get a 2-2 zombie. But then that's going to die the turn after, so... 4 mana. I mean, having this God-Pharaoh's Gift in hand is awful. If a creature dies, though, we could just discard it, I guess. Whenever you cast a white spell... well, white spells cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 white with Vigilance. Wow, decent. Nice. Is the white monument like just the best one? It's only a 1/1 at the minute, right? I mean, I could cycle this and get us 1 closer to the God-Pharaoh's Gift. Because we can't play it out yet. Let's see what Oppo does when I attack him. You think cycle it? Next to damage? Wow. Oppo's going to go in for quite a lot here. We're going to cycle this end of their turn. I mean, if we can get another land off the top, it'll feel good, right? It'll feel good, but at the same time, I mean, this is pretty tasty. In a format where there's not that many flyers, right? Never an issue, Mojo. Never an issue here, bro. Is it an Australian band or American band? Passive attacks. He's got vigilance as well, by the way. Oppo, just swing. Just swing here. Go. Ah, they have to do that to the exit. What? Is that what that does? Creatures you control get... I mean, we want the rags to riches now, right? This feels horrible. Feels awful. Have I got to... Like, if I do God-Pharaoh's Gift, like, we're literally only getting this. I think I've got to go for the Exemplar and into the Lord of Extinction. Just as blocks. Not many Wraths either. Wow. I mean... Yikes. We've got Rags to Riches, which would absolutely decimate their board, right? But... give it to itself. No attacks. Come on, Rags to Riches off the top. I think we can survive another turn-ish. Everything will go for... Oh no, because that can't exert this turn, right? Wow. I mean, that just feels awful. GG's. GG's. Okay. So what do we think of this then? I mean, great having the God-Pharaoh's Gift. Absolutely smashed games. Lord of Extinction? Maybe a late game winner. It'd be great if I had Trample. Some nice synergy from Oppo. Yeah, Oppo's deck was OP there. The last two was good. We needed the Rags. Rags, I think, destroys them. I think if we hit the Rags, they might even scoop. in all honesty. Chef at Monitor is fine. It's fine. The Worm did some work. He got us into a couple of games. Gate, I'd need to play over a couple more times, but yeah. Exemplar of Strength, just a perfect card. I did like the Shed to Weakness with it. Mummy, Eternal. Doomfall's fine. I think there was that game where we could probably have done better by trying to play it. I would have liked to have gone back there to see how the game would have panned out. But in all honesty, I mean, you know, Unburdened. I think Unburdened did some absolutely great work for us. But you have to be careful that in a set whereby your opponents are looking to get things into the graveyard so they can bring them back, it's a little bit of a trick. No thought required. Didn't see the 6 creature clause. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't really matter, right? So whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you gain a life, and you want things into the graveyard. You want to be able to draw, and if you do discard, so you put more things into the graveyard. So like that, having 6 creatures, I mean, that's literally only a 3 turn clock, right? But no, I mean, that's fine. Going to wrap up the YouTube video. We're going to keep streaming a little bit longer. So thank you very much, guys, for the likes, comments, and subscriptions. Let me know what you would have done with this gate. Like, would you have had it in your deck? Would you not have had it in your deck? Am I missing a trick somewhere? And hopefully I'll catch you in the next draft.